The reason we know how to use margin because we know how to use margin. Because you don't know how to use margin, well, don't put it on us. Don't even ask us questions.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my
Hey, Ryan, why don't you pull up Amazon's margins real quick?
Well, yeah, I'd have more of a grin on my face than Stephen Hawking on Epstein's Island.
I'm off as a smug cock when you said that.
Wow, fiscal philosophy, you're not very smart at all. You screw up, cash flow kings. That's like you are.
Hello, everybody. It's Saturday, and it is 8 p.m. Eastern. And at Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, you could be doing a whole lot of activities. Now, Fiscal, what are some of the activities you could be doing at Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern that, let's just say, are not accretive to your lifestyle?
You could be at a lady bar, getting a lady boy, city girl,
party lifestyle,
alcohols. Yeah, you could be doing a lot of those kind of things. You could be driving while under the influence, which is never advisable. You could be on a OF, paying to see some person's what.
Yeah, doing the finance guy's wife, getting paid to get rid out for 25 minutes. That's what I call it.
Yeah, could be paying to see pictures of grandma finance, so to speak.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you don't.
I know Grandma Finance is going to be watching the show, so you had to throw in a good.
Had to.
All right, this has been a very eventful week, and tonight's going to be kind of a short episode. It will be a good mix between investing and not investing related, because market's been pretty, relative to like the whole tariff things. It's been kind of meh.
Yeah.
Which is good. Which is good. It's weird, but good.
Yeah. Yep, it has. Sure has.
All right. Let's see who's in the comment section. We have Dissector PP Lincoln. This week I found out that we're both jealous of Dividend Dude. I found that out.
Oh, yeah. That. Well, I mean, I think we cleared that up. To be
still was news to me.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Dividend Dude is a new sports betting page, so go check it out.
The Dividend Dude Sports Twitter, and it's not he doesn't do sports betting. He's just giving his
picks.
Predictions on outcomes of games, like who he thinks is going to win and stuff. Yeah, he says he doesn't do sports betting, and I believe him.
Yeah, there is a very real Kramer effect with double D's, though, that we might need to start monitoring, because of course, the first pick that he chose, it was the Timberwolves, and I don't follow basketball at all, so I'm like, okay, I'll watch this game. The first quarter, it's like a 40-point deficit. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I I personally I don't really follow sports ball at all. So
Sports ball.
but I did give his account a follow because I'm
Supporting.
sure there'll be some interesting developments on.
We gave
on
it a
Twitter.
shout out too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is an OG friend of the show, so gotta pump him.
Yeah. I'm so tired. Today, which will tie back into the story. I actually fought today. The 5K offer I hope is still on the table, but I was up since like 7 in the morning and I'm very tired right now, and I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning tomorrow. It'll go to, not even a joke. I gotta go view our LLC forms.
Oof.
Yeah.
Man.
But that doesn't stop us from having a good CFK.
No, nothing will stop us.
Right.
Look, I can be on the other side of the world and we'll still be.
Whoa. Granny's in the chat. Let's go.
Summon
also,
her.
we're doing viewer call-ins too tonight. We figured we'd open it up for whoever did want to come in and say like 5 minutes worth of material. So I'll post the link for that in the comment section. You guys know the rules. Just can't get worse than like 2 episodes ago. So it is what it is.
True.
Oh, and while we do have our first viewer call-in, it's finance. Is this finance guy?
Hey, I'm back.
Wow.
Rent free right now. You guys are rent free in my mind. You're rent free. And you're afraid of me. I was going to give you the right Brooklyn.
You should be charging rent. If you charge rent, that'll increase the value of your house by 30%, just like a driveway extension.
In your dreams, losers. I'm here.
All right, finance. How's Long Island been?
Oh, it's great. See where I'm at? You can't live where I'm at. You can't afford it.
That's true. I'm too broke.
You're not tough enough.
That's true. Yeah, I better not walk the street in your hood, huh?
Rent free. Your dad teach you to talk trash like that, or what?
I was told that earlier this week. What about the basement remodeling I've heard about? What's the whole deal with that?
Well, I kicked my dog out there. So, after I kick your butt, you're going to have to live down there for a week.
Oh, that's a little harsh. That's a little harsh.
Got that Brooklyn hook right here.
Yeah, finance guy, why'd you disable the Twitter account this week? Was there any reason for that?
I don't care.
I don't care.
You don't care about the haters.
Thinking about me right now, so it doesn't matter.
So what are you going to do with your next $15 payout from Elon?
Well, I'm going to pay for a trip to kick both of your butts.
Okay. You know that's not fair, though. I mean, considering that you're 29 and have all these great achievements, and I'm an old man.
I have Granny with me. Granny will back me up.
Granny's gonna be.
She'll back it up right into me, and I don't want that. I'm scared.
I knew you would talk trash like that. I knew it.
Can't talk trash.
Don't you want to just let all the negativity go?
I tried to negotiate, but you guys wouldn't do it.
So, how do you like the lack of diversity in your neighborhood? No stinky food to smell, I hope, and no weed.
I'm talking to people that stink right now.
What did you mean when you said stinky food, by the way?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Whose food is it that stinks?
Yeah.
I don't like the smell of ribs.
I don't think it's ribs. I think it's
shrimp. Ribs, shrimp.
How about curry? Yeah. You okay with curry?
Say that.
No.
No? Okay. So basically, the only food you're okay with is like ranch dressing, essentially.
That's not white enough.
Okay.
When can the fans expect you to come back to Twitter? I'm sure they're missing your very informative posts.
Well, you're thinking about me right now, so I'll decide on that.
Are you sure you can get by with without the Twitter money?
Well, you guys are soft, so I'll be okay.
Charmin
Okay.
Ultra Soft.
I mean, I heard that you don't have enough of an emergency fund to get a second car for your wife, so
I'll sell VOO for it. I'm okay.
What about SHD? I thought SHD was the hot ETF tone.
That triggers me. Stop it.
okay. And you have some Bitcoin, I heard.
Yeah, well, here's some Bitcoin for you right now.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Is now the
podcast
time
DM.
to buy gold and Bitcoin, or are we VOO and chill? I'm getting mixed messages that I can't understand.
You know what? When it comes to royalty, because I live in Long Island, I'm gold and you're silver.
Okay, noted.
Fiscal's he sunk into his seat. That one struck home.
It did. It did. It hit me.
What are
Yeah,
your thoughts?
aren't you Granny? You're Granny, aren't you?
No, he's the wife. He's your wife.
Oh, he's the wife.
Yeah. I'm the wife account. You want to confront me about that? Yeah, I mean, are you gonna is the offer still open? At one point in time, you offered me $5 per pull up and like $1 per push up that I can do. Is that still open, or can I claim that offer anytime? Or
you don't have enough muscle to help my sailboat in Long Island.
okay,
You can't man my sailboat, so you're not tough enough.
can't man your
What are your thoughts on Dividended starting a gambling page? Are you gonna be following footsteps in the grift? I mean the opportunity.
Stop talking about my neighbor.
What's your relationship with your granny?
She told me I'm a waste of sperm.
That tracks.
Who did you vote for? Who did you vote for in the last election?
Anybody white.
That narrows it down a little.
The cash.
What do you think about tariffs?
Well, I still can afford lobster in Long Island, so I'm good. You can't afford it, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. What kind of car do you drive?
Doesn't matter. I drive you nuts.
Is it a Corolla?
Hold on when I sip my White Claw. Corolla, you know what? I don't care. I just don't want people of color taking my car and using my electricity to charge it. I don't like people coming in my yard and charging my car or their cars.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to satanic, how evil are credit cards?
Why'd you even bring up credit cards?
I mean, I heard that you have a thing against credit cards.
You know what? You like credit cards? You're a screwball.
What if you just pay off the whole balance every month and get the rewards?
That's not possible. Dave Ramsey said it's not possible.
Okay. What about the people that say that you just cosplay as George Camel online?
I'm better than him.
But he's a millionaire. You're just a
100. He only has 100K.
Yeah, I mean, he's an order of magnitude wealthier than you are.
VOO or nothing.
Okay. Well, what about high quality growth stock mutual funds? Because that's what Ramsey and the team. You got a SmartVestor Pro, or
It's better than SCHD, so that's all that matters.
okay. All right. I mean, I can't argue with that. That's very sound logic.
See, I'm VOO, you two are SCHD. You two, your TSLY, cash flow, fiscal, you're SCHD.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
I'm better than you.
I heard that you didn't pay off your trainer for the fight.
What trainer? He pays me. I trained him to invest in VOO.
So-
How's your wife's promotion going?
She makes more than all of us.
Come on.
has your 401k vested yet? Okay, but how's the driveway extension going? I heard that's going to add like 30% to the value of your house.
Well, it'd be nice if my dog stopped crapping on the driveway all the time.
That's true. Woof.
Woof.
I should send the dog to North Korea. I know how to make some money out of it.
Have you been paying somebody to walk your dog, or do you do it yourself?
I kick him in the ass and keep him going.
So he just walks himself.
Yep. He
Interesting.
eats the neighbor's garbage, but you know they're trash. So trash.
Well, that's
is
less
trash.
money you have to spend on kibble. So
Yep. He may choke on a bone here and there, but that's okay.
that's called being frugal.
Yes. You know, we catch fish in Long Island. I just give him the fish. He eats the fish.
Bones included. Well, finance guy, do you have any final comments or thoughts here before move on? Any topics you wanted to talk about tonight on the Cash Flow Kings?
You guys sound a little soft to me.
If only we could be real alpha masculine men like you, finance guy.
Yeah. See where I'm at? You wish you can live in Long Island and pay all these taxes.
Yep.
True.
That's my dream.
It's our dream.
It's only
We
ever
want
going
to
to
be
be
a
a
studio
dream.
on
wish-
Long Island.
You wish you can eat brunch and spend $12 at brunch. by
Yeah, I
yourself.
wish I had $12 to spend on brunch. You're absolutely right.
Same.
But it stinks. I'm sick of filth.
Yeah, you
your
want to talk
fault.
more about filth? What are other some of the things that you qualify in the class of filth?
What's filth?
Yeah.
I have to think about it. Anybody that doesn't like Dave Ramsey is filth.
Mhm.
Anybody that talks trash about me is filth.
Okay.
Anybody that listens to rap is filth.
Okay. How about anybody that eats stinky food?
I have no comment. Stinky food. Tell me what stinky food is. Mac and cheese is stinky food.
Okay. I mean, we have a lot of Mexican food here. How does that sit with you?
Are they deported?
I mean, no. I mean, it's Arizona. Don't dox me, finance guy. So it's just they're here. They're not deported. No.
What's wrong? Well, Taco Bell sucks.
Well, it's not Taco Bell. It's actually like that. I mean, that's Taco Bell is not even really Mexican food, finance guy. I know you probably think it is because of how white you are, but
Did they vote for Trump? Then I like them.
okay. So they're the good ones if they voted for Trump. They're the ones
Yep.
that are allowed to stay, right?
Yep, and the people that aren't deported.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
I don't know. I think we covered a lot.
It's a lot of ground.
It is.
You really shed some light. Is that the Long Island hook, right? That's what you call that?
Yep, the right hand Long Island hook. You know what?
Interesting.
Anybody that invests in Yield Max, there you go.
Wow.
Careful, the
SCHD,
Oracle might get you.
SCHD. Here's my message to all you investors.
I don't know why finance guy, but that kind of went through your background. Are you glitching a little bit there through your real background, or I know it's real and all, but like that's a little weird.
I'm real. You're not.
Well said.
I'm the definition of real. I might be hiding right now, but I'm coming back.
Coming back.
It's
for
a
more.
tactical retreat.
You don't scare me.
Tactical retreat for the third time.
I'm sorry, guys. Can we be friends? No, wait. There you go. I changed my mind.
He faked me out. He almost had me that time.
Maybe next time.
You know what? I need somebody to clean up my dog crap in my yard. Why don't you do it after I kick your butt?
I don't know if I'm the. I'm
pay
not
for
going
my
to say what I
flight,
was
right?
going to.
You're the type of person who would put my dog poo on my doorstep and light the poop on fire and I'd step on it. You're the type of person that would do that, type of neighbor. I don't need you.
I mean, I think I'm kind of the idea. Me and Fiskler are kind of the ideal neighbors you want to have compared to what you're talking about.
True.
No, you'd make stinky food.
I don't know if we would. That's the thing.
Ribs, mac and cheese.
I do make I make a mac and cheese. I would object to the to categorizing it as stinky mac and cheese, but I do make mac and cheese. That is true.
Yuck.
I
Just
feel
the
insulted
type of
right
people that live on the east side and not in my area. Trash.
Trash.
Why don't you watch the WNBA?
What are your thoughts on Angel Reese?
Trash.
What about Caitlin Clark?
Amazing.
now.
Goddess. She's an Amazon.
Beautiful and brave.
You know what? You guys aren't man enough to drink a Heineken shot or a Heineken and Jaeger bombs. You can't do that. Not man enough.
It's true.
I can do that. I promise you, I've done that before 100 times.
Not the Brooklyn style.
Not the Brooklyn style, huh?
You can't even eat a slice of Brooklyn pizza.
Oh, is that floppy shit? You'd know all about that floppy shit, wouldn't you?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I'm reading the chat right now.
What?
We're all having the same reaction.
Oh.
Granny gets diarrhea after eating the pizza. Stop talking about it.
Fiscal, don't get too excited for that.
I'm disturbed. I'm a little bit afraid.
This is
Now,
the
I
most
see a
rattled we've
question-
ever been by
I
a
see a
comment
question.
section.
I see a question. What about women? I'm talking to two sissies.
It's true. So Ryan, as a combat sport expert who trains, what would your counter be to the Long Island hook?
I don't think there is one, if I'm being honest. I have to be real. I don't think there is one.
I give you the Ramsey elbow.
Yeah,
It's not somewhere I'd want to be.
it's like no fighter has ever escaped it.
I give you the Alexander poke in the eyes too.
The perfect
That's
balance of
heavy, I mean.
offense and defense.
Yep, like Mick Foley.
Oh yeah, the mandible claw. Yeah.
Yep. I'm sure you have a voodoo doll of me. You failed.
Oh, it's true. We have a ritual that we actually do before every show. Me and Fisco both have a shrines of finance guy, and
I figured because when I take a dump, I think of you two. Granny, we can dump in the ocean, Long Island. I'll take all the money, spend it on the driveway.
I don't know if Granny has any money, to be fair.
I didn't take the COVID vaccine. I was hoping that, I was hoping that Granny didn't.
Were you afraid it'd make you even more autistic?
I'm afraid I would have lost muscle mass.
Yeah, you can't afford it.
I think your brains are scrambled because you guys got the COVID shots and and the measles shot.
It's true.
Yeah, like the people in the comments on my videos call it the clot shot.
Yeah.
Well, you'd get a quad if I hit you.
Hey, actually, in all truth, I actually already died of a blood clot, and this is all just AI.
It is. That's why you have the new setup.
Yep. It's all AI generated.
It's been
I'm
a
not
fake
even real
physical.
right now.
It's true.
Well, this is not generated. This is real. I'm in Long Island.
Okay. I trust you. How's the iced tea there, buddy?
It's not iced tea. It's White Claw. Get it right.
There's no laws when you're drinking the claws.
Well, I'll give you a claw to your face when we're fighting. There you go. Do you have any more comments?
I don't think I have anything.
I think it's run its course, to be honest with you, finance guy. I
knew
say we
you
just put the negativity behind us.
I
and
knew
move
you
on.
guys were scared.
It's true.
It's true. You won't see me in Long Island anytime soon.
No, I'm only 8 hours away. I don't want to go there now after this confrontation.
You owe me $5,000. You're gonna pay me, and you're gonna come here.
It's thinking of outside the box.
He's a hard negotiator.
All right, finance guy. Is that all the points you wanted to bring up tonight?
F you guys. Talking trash.
Well said.
Well said. All right, finance guy.
Alexander, I'm coming for you.
All right, finance guy.
Alex G. Alex G.
Oh.
All right. Just remember that name. Alex G.
Alexander Gustafsson, he meant, of course, with the UFC. But thank you to finance guy for coming on. What a treat.
Wow.
I can't believe the actual finance guy came on our show.
He actually showed up and called in spontaneously. That was
we
unbelievable.
tried so hard to get him on for like the last, I don't know how many weeks. So we got to catch everybody up with what happened this week. So on Thursday, I believe, I don't know. I've just been the person that runs our Twitter has been making a lot of very low effort, spontaneous posts. Some of them were even just reposts, just completely going at finance guy because of how pissed off he was getting at it. And like, if he wouldn't have, like, being realistic, if he wouldn't have kept like DMing us and stuff, like, I wouldn't have said anything. Like, there was a good 2 or 3 month period between the last time he liquidated his account, where we just didn't say anything because it just wasn't funny.
Yep.
But like, now that he's back at it, it's like, of course we're gonna go at him. So, and by the way, we have nothing to do with any of these granny accounts. There's so many now. It's actually getting like unbelievable. I don't know how this is like an actual like criminal mastermind that's going behind the scenes here, and I appreciate it so much because it's going towards a great cause. Earlier this week, I want to say he responded to one of our tweets. Like, I was bullshitting around, and he responded to our tweet. I'm pulling it up right now on Twitter, everybody, so that the people can see the context throughout the week. See, like, this is a very low effort post. You just go back in the camera roll. I just asked, basically, is the 5K up for grabs? He responded at one point, and he's like, yep, just DM me when you're here. So I'm like, okay. Oh no, he made a tweet about us earlier in that day. He said, shout out to the Cashflow Kings. The kid's one of the biggest haters on the platform. Doesn't provide any content people care about, but his last resort is hate on everybody else doing better. That got 46 views in like 3 or 4 hours. So obviously the 50K account is pulling lots of engagement. We made one retweet to that and got 5K views, 26 likes.
We call that a ratio, I think.
Yeah,
Isn't that what the kids
that's
call
like
it?
a generational ratio. And then we just kept up the trolling. I was in the barber shop while this was all happening. I swear to God, I was just waiting for my barber to open up. I'm like, this is just too easy for me. So, get my hair cut. I wake up to about like ED new notifications on the account. CFK is buzzing. Grandma Finance made this great edit of me knocking out Finance Guy. I think it's edit of the year. So then I messaged him while I was in the barbershop. I'm like, I can be in Long Island on Sunday. You know damn well I'm not going to be in Long Island Sunday, but I wanted to appear because I'm on a plane tomorrow. I literally thought today, how am I going to 24-hour turnaround? I could probably do it because he doesn't appear to be very, let's just say, doesn't go straight to the bicep. Then just a bunch of like, these are from like so long ago and I just reposted them because it's funny. And that all blew up. Then he put his tweet on protected, or he put his tweets on protected, which basically means it's like a private account and he can't like get exposure to anybody that isn't following him, which probably isn't good for the $12 a month.
Right. But yeah, that's the 46 views will be even less now.
Yeah, I don't know. You can name me 46 cents for that. Then throughout the week, he said something racist, I want to say. Which
that's just another week for him.
Yeah. So basically, and then he actually, we just kept up the trolling. This is a new one. This is actually like, this is from today. So nice little edit. Put him in the show cold. There you go. But yeah.
His account doesn't come up anymore, by the way.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
so what I'm thinking is, one of these crazy accounts, of course, we're not going to take all the credit for making this guy quit.
No, because whoever's behind like the wife and the grandma and
that's
the dog,
clearly like affecting him more. Like we're affecting him with very like minimal effort. It's like getting popular, but like, whoever's behind all these accounts is doing God's work because, we don't condone doxing on the Cash Flow Kings. That's been a very heavy topic the last month, but it looks like there's been a few of the accounts that may have hit a little too close to home for him.
Yeah, they figured out more than likely who he really is, and I think he realized it, and that's the main reason. Yeah. We won't get into that at all. I'm not really. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. He's not anybody famous or anything. He's just a regular person, as far as I can tell. So that is what it is. It's just, I think the fact that now he knows that people know who he is, and like some of the things he has said that have not aged very well, probably he doesn't want some of that stuff, some of his more quotable things coming back around to affect his real life, because people get canceled.
It'd be a shame if somebody found where he worked and sent the pulled a reverse Uno card on him and sent the thing, whatever he was making fun of. He called Kaji a golem.
Yeah. There's that. There's again like the race bait stuff that he's done.
Oh yeah.
And and the fact that he himself has like called the workplaces of other people on Twitter to like report them and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be a nice little
like what goes around comes around, and I think he's worried about it coming back around, and that's the reason he's gone now.
See, that's a good use of doxing, in my opinion. I think it is. I don't condone it, but
yeah,
I love karma.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the kind of person that would ever bother to go
Yeah, but
to go that
I know
far,
other people that aren't will go that far.
but like now with like he has made a lot of people upset and has not made a lot of friends recently. And when you have thousands of people looking at this, one of them might be like wild enough to, you know, be doing crazy drastic stuff. And that's why it pays to, you know,
Have
not
morals.
not be
Same.
not be an insufferable little shit, I guess, is how I would put it. But
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like a paragon of morality or anything, but
Yeah.
I think generally speaking, I manage not to make too many people mad with my tweets.
Yeah. I mean, you also don't go around saying racist
Saying
shit
that
about black people.
other cultures have stinky food and smell like weed. Yeah.
Yeah. How is it doxing when he's the one that gave up? I mean, that's a good point. Like,
So like let's say like throughout the course of conversation, you give out you talk make small talk and like some details of your life are sort of by happenstance revealed, right? The region you live in, around what time you bought your home, around what price you paid for it, when you got married, and where you got married. And people throughout time like keep track of that and put together the clues to find out your identity without you ever explicitly revealing your identity. I do think that
I don't have the
does
time to do that. That's the thing. I know other people that do,
that
but not
does
me.
drive that does get I think that does qualify as doxing if you've never explicitly revealed who you are and people just like literally dig under the surface about into like small details about your life that you've given and use it to put together your identity and then they out you. I think that does meet that definition potentially.
Yeah.
So
He's a hardcore sexist. He just
Yeah.
wants to have dominion over his wife. I don't see an issue with that. I'm
mean,
joking. It's not funny.
Yeah.
We do have some funny tweets to go over. I absolutely do not want to live in a diverse neighborhood. I want to live in a neighborhood where people share my values and likeness. If that's in an area of white snobby people, I'll take it. I'll
Here's the
stand by.
thing. If he and that's the thing when he started getting more political with his stuff, if he stayed in his lane and just did the I don't like that, I like VOO, and I don't like that, and I like VOO, and I like having an emergency fund. If he just stayed in that lane and didn't feel the need to say things that he knows will rage bait people like this, I don't think this all would have ever gotten this far.
Yeah,
to be honest
I
with
agree.
you. I'll stand by this 1000%. I don't
want to live in a diverse.
and this is funny. By certainly by the standards he's thinking of, I would say I for sure live in a diverse neighborhood. All my neighbors like me, by the way.
For real.
Yeah. And I haven't had any problems with anyone so far.
These
Just
are the
putting it out there.
messages. So these are the messages from Blake does make a good point there. These are the messages that the finance guy wife account that you supposedly got, because you're clearly behind that account.
No, actually, he knows. He ended up figuring out that it wasn't me eventually, because like he messaged me directly at one point, like, "Let's not be negative anymore." And I'm like, "Hey, man, like I really don't. I really don't care that much about you, to be honest."
Whoever runs the CFK account called him gay and
But
said they can give a fuck.
this is all very fascinating and fun to talk about. But at the end of the day, like, if he's gone, oh well. If he comes back, it'll be an interesting thing to report on drama wise again. That's all I really feel about it.
Burn in hell, you cannot. I'm contacting the authority.
I'm contacting the authorities. I hope you live a miserable life, you empty sack of shit. Only a psychopath does something like this.
You're really an evil person. You're a little wussy for not wanting to make face to face either. It's almost like you had somebody that would do it, and you offered them.
Yeah,
I
gosh.
wasn't really getting that excited towards the $5
It's funny
grand. I
because
knew it wasn't
he's
coming.
threatening to contact the authorities, but also like implicitly threatening to beat him up at the same time. It's like if you contact the authorities, they'll be like, "You're going to report yourself for threatening people,"
Driveway
because
is
that's what that
white
looks
and
like.
let's see.
The come and see me in person thing, like that clearly is meant to be taken as a threat. So you're going to call the authorities, show them how you threatened people, and they're going to do what?
Yeah, fun times.
Yeah, fun times.
Yeah. So to recap that segment, finance guy's a bitch and can't handle the smoke. That's all. Yes. If people like actually have his identity,
People know who he is, and they could probably find out where he works too, because they.
And I wouldn't be surprised if people do contact his work, just because he's
done it before.
He's done it before, so it's like,
yeah.
Driveway is white. All right, we're gonna hop off here in like 5 minutes. I apologize. This is a very short show tonight, but I warned everybody earlier in the week. Any stocks we're trying to buy? Anything that's, I know Uber took a little dip because of Tesla, which is probably the most stupid reason I've ever seen a dip.
Yeah, they've been promising and promising and promising. So I've been keeping tabs on like TSSI, obviously, because that's one of my more volatile stocks. But I'm doing well on the position now. I think I'm up around 20% on it. So happy days there. But yeah, I mean, my bullpen's pretty much the same as what it has been. You know, I'm looking at Jackson Financial a little bit more as well.
Get into it.
I sold the cash secured put on them a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
No, Jackson. That's like, I bought a little more. I think like a week or two ago, maybe like 81 range, where it's kind of been at now. But yeah, I think that's kind of a high upside.
Disney's back in the above 110 zone again.
I'm holding on for now because like I think Disney's one of the weakest.
I almost got like 100 more shares when it was below 90. I almost was like,
it's easier to say though, like when it's down, to not buy, to justify it, because like,
yeah, I ended up selling cash secured puts and like keeping the premium instead, which like I made some money on it when it was beaten up like that. Yeah. But
no, Disney's
Amazon.
Do you have an exit price on Disney? Where you?
I think if Disney got back to those highs, like it was during COVID, like that, was it like 170, 180, something like
you
that?
You think you get there?
I mean, it did before. I'm just saying, if it did, I'd say that's stretched for where they're at today, and like I would probably be like, I can do better with this money from here.
I feel like Disney's kind of like one of the weaker companies in the portfolio, but I also do see a real bull thesis, and I have stuck it out this long where I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Yeah, Disney is one of those things where like the money I have in there with a cost basis below 100, it doesn't stress me out at all.
Yeah, about
like, oh, is it still going to be here in a couple of years? Like Disney isn't going to get disrupted by Tesla, right? For example.
Oh, some people on Twitter would say otherwise.
Yeah.
Amazon, you're buying, or I don't think you bought it anymore. Did you?
No. I mean, my basis is 179. I'm just chilling. I'm holding.
Do we believe the coach took Khmer down? No. I think, how does that work? Fill me in on that. I thought Khmer just got shut down because he's a piece of shit. And like,
got shut down? You'll have to tell me what you mean.
How does that work? Yeah, you got to explain that. I heard Kamir's coming in. Kamir comes onto the show. The actual Kamir, I will sell my left nut.
Don't make that promise.
Oh wow. Oh my god. We do have to fiscal policies.
We know who he means.
Yeah. You killed it with what about me? Gil, you love me. I know you do deep down inside. It was hilarious. Yeah, I mean, we did a good job of being impartial, even though I'm not getting the respect and credit that I deserve here, but that's okay. Thanks for the 5, Gil. Maybe we'll dance, maybe we'll not. Any debater getting away with lying. I mean, the issue was trying to just make sure that dividend dude kind of felt, oh, shoot, we don't have the music to dance to. All right, hold up. Well, if they don't, basically StreamYard completely bent us over backwards this week and like reset our account. So I'll have to find the clip of Joe Rogan dancing.
So just so you know, I paid our annual filing fee out of my pocket, so we would still have enough in the CFK account to cover StreamYard Premium.
Okay. I think we've grifted it out enough. I think we may need to.
We got to get it before Raj comes on anyway.
Yeah, that will happen after Q2, everybody. So mid-June.
The delays were because he was busy doing business stuff because he's a CEO.
Buy more. We'll do a dance here, and we'll let wow, finance guy is actually he's came back. Oh my god. Gil is giving us a lot of money right now. When Dan lied about being called what's the I word?
I think idiot.
Oh,
because I think
he
had said that Dividend Dude was calling him an idiot, but like that, I guess my recollection is like that wasn't the case. He had never used that particular word, and you know, I certainly haven't heard or seen him use that word. But yeah.
But thank you, Gil, very much for the $10. That takes Cashflow Kings a far away, and as a result of your patronage, we will be dancing to Joe Rogan, and we're gonna go side by side here. So get ready, Fiscal.
It's a party.
Round Strickland.
Yeah. It's time for the sniffing. You know, I feel listening to the it's going in my eyes.
I don't know how you can do that.
Oh shit! There you go. Round two. Here we go.
All right, that's enough. Thank you, Gil, though, for the $10. I appreciate it.
Yeah, now we're gonna get hit by both Joe Rogan and Blade are gonna.
Oh my god, is this true? Where's the confirmation for this? Because I don't doubt that whatsoever. As a victim,
like I took him down like the way he took us down, or just
gracefully. I don't know. How do you like? Why? I don't get that beef though, because they weren't like. I don't think Kamir was just like always kind of stupid, and like I kind of understand, even though it was completely unjustified, why we got the wrath. The finance guy did want to come back on for the last minute of the show. What comments and concerns did you want to bring up, finance guy?
So you're trying to rip on me, you know, shut up. Okay, shut up. I heard there's another guest coming on here, Kamer Shao Khan. He claims he's a dividend warrior. He's going to be on here next.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, dividend warrior. What?
By the way, Gil had one more thing that we're obligated to highlight it because he gave us.
I'm like Cyclops. Hold on. There we go.
Wish list my latest game, Gorilla versus. What's this?
Is he like a game developer or something?
Who?
If he is, sure, we'll do it.
Not
That's your free promotion.
Shao Kahn's gonna get you guys next. He's mad about you ripping on his yield max.
Oh, hello, how you dividend? Congrats on being in the business and taking people down.
You know what? He told me to say this. I love you guys are soft. You better watch yourselves. But that's what he said. So you better be careful. He's coming for you. I'm coming for you.
It's true. We gotta be worried.
What if both of them came for us at once? Gave us the Long Island hook and the, I guess, high yield dividend Walia.
The Brooklyn
kick.
Bruiser.
You got high yield and you got high growth.
Ugh. All right, I do have one request, finance guy, before you get off. While we do our exit of the episode, finance boy, sorry, you have to do your do like 3 uppercuts if you can. You gotta be like, you gotta go jumbo. Show us your best punches when we get out of here. Yeah, show us the combination. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe. Do dividend stocks and drugs, and of course, cash flow is king. Oh yeah.